Hi, it's me, Survivor, and we're here at the Pimax meetup, and we're trying to demo some of these AK headsets. Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's the third video here from the Orlando Roadshow, the Pimax official roadshow or meetup. We're trying out the 8KX here, we're trying out the 8K Plus, the 5K Super, and the Artisan also, which not many people actually have tried today. Anyway, what's your name, sir?
Andreas.
Andreas.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So yeah, you have been playing around with the 8KX for a while now, right?
Correct.
Which games did you try?
I tried Elite Dangerous and Boneworks.
Elite Dangerous and Boneworks. This is quite interesting because I don't think anyone tried the Elite Dangerous at CES 2020 when we were there last week. So give me your first impressions, 8KX with Elite Dangerous.
Well, I'm used to flying with a HOTAS, and flying with a keyboard and mouse is a little screwy.
Yeah, we didn't bring any HOTAS. I'm so sorry for that.
Yeah, but let's see. Text was clear, which was to be expected. It was using a normal FOV, I believe.
Yes, normal, not large, just to get some better performance, basically.
When it first started up, parallel projection was off, was it, or on?
Yeah, it was off, so we had to restart the game and everything to get it on. I mean, parallel projection is needed, unfortunately, with Elite Dangerous.
Yeah, that's a software issue. Frontier has to fix that, but they haven't addressed it yet. My head is not the standard shape, let's say that. So it was difficult getting my IPD dialed in, and also getting the sweet spot dialed in as well. The strap was comfortable, but as I said, my head shape is not typical.
Yeah.
So it was difficult to get that comfortable as well.
Yeah.
But-
We tried. You have an IPD of 74.
74.1, correct.
Yes. And while dialing in the hardware adjustment, it only goes up to 72, which was not enough, right?
Correct. It wasn't enough.
Then we did the software IPD offset. Did it help?
It did help. Things became clearer, and it wasn't as blurry as it was when I was playing Boneworks. I didn't use the software IPD for that one.
Okay. So with the software adjustment, when the IPD was more correct, how about the sharpness? How about the readability of everything? I mean, there's a lot of small text in Elite Dangerous.
Yeah, it was sharp. It was clear. I have the OG Vive, and
Original Vive,
I did the lens upgrade, and the lens upgrade made things a whole lot more clear with super sampling.
Have you tried? Sorry.
I'm older, so my vision is exactly 100%, but I could read the OG Vive and I could also read the Pimax. Pimax was sharper though, I noticed that.
Have you tried any other headset except for the original Vive, like the Valve Index maybe?
No, I haven't tried the Valve Index. I can't use it. The IPD is too low.
Oh, okay.
It only goes up to 70 or 72, I believe. And as you could see, like even below 74.1 was bad for me. So it has to be higher. I can't use the index.
Okay, so with this software IPD adjustment, are you able to use the 8KX, you think, like for hours? Is it possible?
I believe it's possible. Yeah, the headset's lighter than the OG Vive, that's for sure. The head strap is comfortable. The speakers do need adjusting though.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound as encompassing as headphones. Ideally, I would use my own headset for that.
Yeah, sure. There is going to be a deluxe version with on-air headphones, of course. But do you think that those speakers, which are included in the regular or the default, the standard modular
version.
strap, are these enough to play like regular casual games or not? Or
I don't really play regular casual games.
Oh.
I play more like simulations, like DCS, Elite, and X-Plane.
Oh yeah, my favorite as well.
Yeah, so I want audio. I want clarity in my audio.
Yeah.
I want bass. I want, quality audio.
Yeah, of course. And hopefully the deluxe will make it happen. I mean, the deluxe version of the head strap will. I mean, it's going to be bass. There's going to be more bass. There's going to be more clarity in the sound, of course, because it's you basically don't hear anything from your surroundings as you do right now here. It's just open air, it just projected sound to your ears.
Yeah.
Another thing, how about the field of view and the distortion? Do you feel that there is distortion on the sides?
I didn't see any distortion. Only if I looked to my extreme left and extreme right did I see a little bit of distortion, but not much. But it was good. It's vastly improved.
Yeah. On the original Vive, there's a lot of screen door effect. I mean, you can see the pixel pattern, right? Did you see it here? I know it's, it's way smaller pixels on the 8KX, but can you still see the pixel pattern somehow?
I didn't even think of it.
You didn't think?
Did
you look for it?
I didn't even look for it. Didn't even think to look for it.
Okay.
Usually with something like the Vive or something with a lower pixel density, you see the screen door effect.
Yeah.
But with the Pimax, you don't see it. I suppose you could see it if you look for it. But if you just put it on, just as a layman, you don't see it. You don't realize it. You don't even know there was even such a thing in the first generation headsets.
Great. So are you going to upgrade?
I will think about it.
Absolutely. Sounds great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. And enjoy. If there's some more time here, you can probably test something more like the 5K Super maybe.
Traffic is going to be hell.
Oh yeah, it's time to run, right?
I got to get all the way back
It's
to
Florida.
Ponciano. I don't know if you know where that is, but the journey there takes a while with traffic.
I can imagine. Yeah, I've been through some traffic jams here already.
Are you enjoying Orlando?
Oh yeah, I love Orlando. I love Florida. It's beautiful.
Yeah?
Here. Really. It's the second time I'm here actually with Kevin.
Have you seen any alligators?
No, but I've seen where they are supposed to be, and it doesn't look like a place I would swim in.
There's a park called Gator Land. It's in Kissimmee. If you want to see alligators, they have alligators, crocodiles, they have shows, they have everything there if you want to see them.
Yeah.
I mean, huge. They don't even look like they're real until they move.
Florida's a crazy place.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, man.
And it's nice meeting you as well.
Nice to meet you too.
Take care.
Okay, guys, we're gonna ask for some more impressions. I know everything recorded right now is on the fly, so we're not really cutting anything or so. And we're not live streaming this because of poor internet connection here at this venue. I would like to ask you a couple of questions. Hi, sir. What's your name?
Will.
Will. Hi, Will. You're playing right now with the 8K Plus, and you're playing in Boneworks, right?
Correct. That's correct.
What's your first impressions playing on the 8K Plus?
The first thing that I notice is definitely the resolution. From farther away, what would probably be really blurry on other headsets or unreadable is definitely readable. So the screen door effect that you would normally expect is way better than probably any other headset that I've used. So that's the huge bonus.
Now you're playing on the 8K Plus, which has not a native resolution of 4K. It uses the same panels as the 8K X, but it's 4K RGB panels, but the resolution rendered in the game is still 1440p or 2.5K. Can you notice the difference between the 8K Plus and the 8KX in terms of resolution?
Not really. I would have to play the same game in both and really pay attention to specific details. But,
Have you tried the Valve Index?
no, not the Index, not yet.
Okay. Which headset do you have at home? Which are you playing with?
I use a bunch of different ones from both work and at home. Personally, I have a PSVR at home, but at work we have both HTC Vive, HTC Vive Pro, as well as Oculus Rift.
How about HTC Vive Pro in comparison with this 8K Plus unit? What's the difference here?
The biggest thing is definitely resolution. That's the first huge difference, is it's not comparable. This definitely has hands down a better resolution. The thing you get with that though is a slight more weight on the front end of the headset. I mean, if you're used to headsets, you know, it's what it is. You know, all the headsets have some weight to them.
Yeah.
But
if the cameraman can show you, can show us what you're actually looking at right now. If you just go back to the small text over there, you were looking at a few seconds before. Yeah, you have to probably
back
turn
over here.
around. Yeah, you just use the thumbstick.
And so,
Can you read that text really? I mean, this is the A+, so it's not native resolution. But can you still read it?
yep, again. Ford TAS AUG 96. Primary repair for update core clocking shortcuts is preparation for future proofing. Time bugs.
So basically, what you're saying there is that the text is readable, right, from far distance.
Yeah, from a lot farther than it would be with other headsets. I have enough experience with them to know. Usually you'd have to be at least this close to really be able to see.
Yeah. So tell me anything more. You said that it's a little bit more heavy than the Vive Pro.
Yeah, I mean, definitely from other headsets, you do have a more front end, a bit more weight front end that some people I could guess some people might not like that. For people who are used to headsets, you know, you won't really be able to tell. You won't make much of a difference. Like I've been using headsets since the Oculus DK1.
Oh, wow.
I actually did some tests before that way back then. And so I've, DK1, DK2, the first Oculus Rift to the HTC and the Pro. I've used all of the different ones and, fiddled around with them, developing a bit with them.
What differs the Pimax headsets from all the other ones is, of course, the field of view also, which is much wider. Some people are, though, complaining about distortion, or they assume that there's going to be a distortion on this side or the peripheral view. Can you see any distortion right now when looking around?
On this one, yes, I can. But when I'm looking, what it looks like is it's actually the game doing it. Like the game isn't rendering. So like if I look to my left, I can see that the game isn't rendering what's over there. And so I'm guessing the field of view is just larger than what the game is expecting somehow.
Yeah,
what it seems like.
Yeah,
because I can look, and so like back to my right is the cabinet over there. And when I'm here, I can see the cabinet, or I should be able to, but the game isn't loading it.
Yeah.
Like it just turns, that whole area turns white.
Yeah, I think we don't have the parallel projection on right now running this game, because if you turn on the parallel projection, then the clipping goes away. It renders a wider image on the side. But about distortion, is the image somehow bent or like blurry or something like in the peripheral view?
If you're looking, like if you're keeping your head straight and turning your eyes completely to the left, as if you would in real life, you can see a bit of, warping, I guess, from the actual lenses.
Yeah.
Like it won't be as completely clear as if I turn my head to look at it directly, but that's like over here,
Yeah.
From here you can still decently see.
All right.
And so
would you upgrade for the 8K Plus or the 8KX, you think? Have you any plans for that?
I have to test them out a bit more, see which one's better.
Sounds great. I'll let you do that now. So thank you so much. Enjoy. Guys, let's see if we can get some more impressions. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, Leela.
Leela. Hi, Leela.
Richard?
Richard. Have you tried the 8KX already?
I have.
Yes. And you too?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, great. So let's begin with the ladies, of course, right? What do you think about the 8KX, the Pimax 8KX? You just tried it with the flight simulator, right?
Yeah, I tried it with the flight simulator. It has a really nice seamlessness. The focus of all the text you can read.
Yeah, the readability, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Is there most of the headsets you tried? Maybe I don't know which headset you have tried in the past, but they have like a screen door effect, like a pixel pattern. Can you still see that here?
I don't see the effect. It's seamless.
Okay. Okay. How about the comfort? I know women are specifically picky with the comfort when it comes to comfort, wearing a thing, especially for hours, right?
Hey, you never know.
So what do you think about the comfort on the 8KX and the new modular audio strap?
It's very nice to use my glasses. I don't have a big problem getting the glasses in there. A lot of the sets you have to take off the glasses, get them back on, especially when they're nice large lenses. Yeah, very comfortable.
Yeah, I think it's a lot.
Yours has the cutouts for that. So the one that you tested, it's got special spots for glasses to fit in there.
It's important.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also think that the new comfort kit adds a lot.
Because it changes the angle, so it makes it where you can fit glasses in there a lot easier for most people. Yeah.
Okay, let's ask here, what do you think about the 8KX?
Well, I'll admit I'm pretty excited about it. From what I saw in that flight simulator, all the text was very readable, which is a big improvement from the 8K. That was one of my biggest complaints with the 8K is some of the simulators I use, particularly the tabletop simulator. The text is almost unreadable, and sometimes I'm forced to go back to my old Vive with a narrower field of view.
Oh, wow. So you have the original Vive and you have 8K, right?
I do.
Have you tried any other headsets, like the Valve Index, for example?
Not in my home, but for my job I have it. I've done the Vario VR1,
Oh, wow.
as well as quite a range of other ones.
So, in terms of screen door effect or the resolution and the pixel pattern, compared to the Valve Index or even Varjo, what do you think? Is there a difference in the 8KX?
I would say they're about on par. It's very difficult to detect on the Vario, and it's very difficult to detect on the 8KX. So, very happy with what I saw there.
Distortion. Some people claim, some people are worried also about distortion at the sides, at the peripheral view, right? Because the Pimax has a wider field of view than most of the other headsets, or almost any, all of the consumer grade headsets. How do you feel about the distortion, if there is any?
I actually didn't notice any that popped out at me while I was on there, but I didn't go out of my way to check it.
Okay, and comfort? What do you feel about comfort?
It was very nice. Again, same comment as she had about the glasses. It's nice to be able to put it on and take the headset off without having to take your glasses out of the headset after the headset's off.
Yeah.
Never even thought about that.
Yeah, I never thought about it either, no. We don't use glasses, so we're not used to it,
I usually take the headset and rest them on top of my glasses while I'm doing development. That way I don't have to keep putting them on and having that awkward moment.
How about just putting on and taking off the headset? Is it difficult? Is it like just cumbersome? How do you say?
Very easy. It's very easy. It's all the dials to adjust. Usually you have to have the adjustment and the adjustment and the adjustment. This is just, it's in the back and then it's there. Little strap and we're good.
And also the sound. Did you hear any sound while you were playing the simulator?
I did. It's not right on your ear. It's noticeable, but well.
Let's be honest. I mean, you have to be honest. It's okay.
True. The simulator didn't really. It wasn't the strong point in for the sound.
Yeah.
So you can hear an announcement every once in a while, but
simulators don't show off sound. It's just the sound of the engine, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Or the announcer saying, "Hey, you're gonna crash."
Yeah. We saw some of that.
Yep.
Crash every time.
I'm really loving the option for customability of the having no headphones, your headphones, some headphones, anything.
Yeah, we got the jack
That
on
way
both
I can-
sides now too.
Yeah, that way
Yeah.
I can have it open and hear something that's going on. Maybe I'm taking a glass off the table and be able to hear that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a thought. That's something I never thought of.
Yeah.
That you can hear it, people trying to talk to you or anything. It's
Yeah.
just phone ringing or whatever.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so if you could improve something on the 8KX, what would that be?
Well, I would say that the weight is very comfortable where it is right now. It's always better to go lower. I'm very happy with where it is. I want to be clear about that.
Yeah.
But I think if that's the only issue that I'd like to improve on, you're doing really good.
Thank you.
Good place to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a good place to be.
Yeah.
Where it's all around very, very good.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and you, do you have anything you would like to complain about or improve something when it comes to the 8KX?
I don't know, if you're going to go for another version of it, I'd love to see something where I can just take it up off my face a little easier, because right now, I mean, it is much better with the glasses. It's but it is something that takes over your view, which VR is supposed to do. But we live in the world, and things are happening in the world, and it's nice to just say, okay, well, I'm going to move this really quick so I can see what's going on.
Yeah. That's something to think about. We're going to forward that to our engineers.
We did experiment with something like that.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The hard part, it's a hard engineering thing, because when you put it back down, it doesn't end up in the same spot exactly. So you have to readjust your, getting it to land in the same spot is the challenge.
Yeah, the 5 Pro actually does that pretty well.
Yeah.
The back actually swings clear up almost 90 degrees,
Right.
so it gives you plenty of
The
room
wider the
to
field of view you have,
just
the
go
harder
straight on.
the more critical the landing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. That is a constraint.
Yeah.
The field of view is excellent for.
Sorry.
The field of view is excellent for getting within the environment and seeing the environment.
Thank you so much for coming here. And if you would like to try something more, just jump into the computers and have fun. We have the 8KX, 8K Plus, 5K Super over here. So yeah, guys, we're gonna wait until the next people arrive. We just missed a lot of them right before I started to record. We have a lot of things to do. We try to make everything to work here for all of our guests.
Don't forget, we're going to be in New York, so tomorrow, and the show is Sunday. So if anybody wants to come there, let us know. You get to see this setup in New York City.
Yep, New York City in 2 days. And I might be back a little bit later with another video from here with some more impressions, especially on the 8KX, but also maybe the 8K Plus and the 5K Super. Thanks for watching. See you later, guys. Cheers.